Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World and welcome to another quick guitar lesson today from some more Southern rock. This week, or this episode, it is for Danny Joe Brown and the Danny Joe Brown Band album. So good, they named it twice. So this album came out in 1981. It was the only solo album that Danny did after he left Molly Hatchet for a little while. It's a great album, very good guitar playing on it. So again, expectation level here. I am going to show you what I consider to be the easy way to play this song, just to play along with it, you know. That's what all my lessons are about, putting albums on and just jamming along, having fun in the house. Or maybe even take it up a level, you know. Get into a rehearsal room with some friends and jam out some Danny Joe Brown and the Danny Joe Brown Band. So the song is called Nobody Walks on Me and it is in standard tuning and it's one of my favourite guitar riffs. Like if I go into a shop, I always play this because it just sounds great. It's got a kind of country twang to it, very much Southern rock. So I will show you the easy way of how I consider this song goes. So let's focus in on what I'm doing. Now it's very, very sunny in Edinburgh in Scotland here today, which is very strange. It's normally just sunny for a week in June. But anyway, so it starts basically around a G chord. The first note you hit is the 3rd fret of the bottom string. Just the G note, hit it twice, and then go up from the 1st fret of the A to the 2nd fret of the A, and then when you get to the 2nd fret of the A, you hit the open G string, so it goes like this. And then we move on to the 3rd fret of the A, and this time we hit the 3rd fret of the G string and pull it off to the open string, so your open G string. Like that. So I will play that very, very slowly. And again. And the next time it goes like this. So it's still the same for the first measure. But this time we go to a C power chord to an A sharp power chord or a B flat power chord. So all together. Once more. And then the next time. So it goes up to the 4th fret of the A and then we hit the Hendrix type chord, which is 5 of the A string, 4 of the D string, 5 of the G string, and I think he catches the 6th fret of the B string. In context, and then there's a pickup line. So it's 1st fret of the bottom string to the 2nd fret and it's very much back into the riff again. Change the camera angle, try and make it a little bit clearer. So it starts with the G. And we're into the verse. I'll maybe leave the camera at this angle because that sun's so bright. So the verse, it just keeps going round this part, I think maybe 4 times. So it's really just what you're playing in the intro, but just going round, I think maybe 4 times. So we do that, and then there's 2 hits on a D power chord, 1 hit on a C power chord, and then back to that Hendrixy type chord. So in context, this is how you go into the chorus. So at the end of the chorus, it does that run all the way up to the Hendrix chord. So I will play that all again. This is like a half a verse and then into a chorus. Back into another verse. And so on and so forth. So at the end of the second chorus, what it does, so it goes from the G to the A sharp, 1st fret, up to the 2nd fret of the A string, and then quickly up to a D power chord, and then a D sharp power chord. And then we're into an instrumental break where there's keyboards. So I will play that. This is like the second chorus coming out of it. And then we're into an instrumental break. Now I think it goes like this from an E chord. So it's just the bottom string open and the 2nd fret of the A string, and then the 4th fret of the A. And then this. So that's pull off from the 7th fret of the D to the 4th fret of the D and over to the 7th fret of the A. In context. And then this run up an A. So it's open A, 3rd fret of the A, 4th fret of the A, over to catch the A note on the 2nd fret of the G string. So I'll play that slowly. And then when the guitar solo comes in, the rhythm guitar behind it goes back to playing the. And at the end of that whole sequence, when the lead guitar's going on, it finishes with the. So what that is, it's basically just D and C, but for the D we're playing the open D string, 3rd fret, 4th fret of the D, up to the 7th fret of the G string to catch a D note, and then we move down to C, and it's the 3rd fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the A string, 1st fret of the D string to the 2nd fret of the D string, and then 5th fret of the G to catch the C note. So I'll play that in context. So this is coming out of the guitar solo, this is the guitar that is underneath it. Quite a run up there. So we're coming from the G, just the normal part we've been playing before, to the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret, 4, 5, up to 7, 8, and up to the 9th fret, which is like an F sharp, and that takes us back in really from this note, the F sharp here, to our main riff again. So I will play that all kind of slowly. We're looking at the part rhythm guitar underneath the end of the solo. And that's it. I hope that was explained well enough for you, but it is absolutely one of my favourite southern rock riffs, and it is one of my go-to things to play when I'm in a guitar shop and I'm trying out the guitar. So that was a guitar lesson for a song by the Danny Joe Brown. You have to excuse my voice, I've got a cold at the moment. That was a guitar lesson for the easy parts, the easy rhythm parts of the Danny Joe Brown song Nobody Walks on Me, released in 1981. As ever folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now.